good.
All right, guys, I'm Ali Cleek. Me and Michael are going to be tag teaming this together. I'm out of Virginia Beach, and Michael Cheshire is out of Wilmington. And this is our first time doing this, but we're just going to kind of rotate every Monday doing, since we're growing so quickly, onboarding all of our new advocates. It's just going to make the process so much smoother. So I'm just going to hop into it. And I think this is great for new advocates and maybe a refresher for advocates who have been in it long enough, but they're kind of unsure of the onboarding process. So even if you're just supporting your new advocate by hopping on, take notes. This can help you in the onboarding process. So the first thing is welcome. And if you are new, the first thing you should probably be thinking about is your why. Why did you join? And some people, it's really easy to think about your why. I'm one of those people, it wasn't that easy. I was just like, oh, well, I wanna support my family. But when you think of your why, dig deep, So if I were to dig deep, it would be like, what did I want? I wanted to be able to buy a different house. What neighborhood did I want that house in? What color did I want the floors in the house? You really have to dig deep. Put that picture in your head, not just like a house or not just a vacation or not just a car or whatever, not just a date night. Where are you going on that date night? Where are you going on that vacation? What resort are you staying at? Really hone in on your why. That's the first thing you have to do. And that's going to drive your business each and every day, because this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is a 3 to 5 year plan. It's a roller coaster, ups and downs every single day. You're going to be living life like, woo, I got a new advocate. And then you're going to turn around and someone's going to cancel an auto ship. It's just, you gotta enjoy the ride. Okay, so you have your why. The next thing you're gonna do is start using the products. Both of our kit options come with great products. Start using them, learn about them. What benefits are you seeing from them? Be able to talk to your customers or your future advocates about the products. That's the bread and butter, is our great CBD. So you wanna be able to you don't have to be an expert at first, but you want to be able to share the information with your clients. They're ingesting something when they take CBD. They need to feel comfortable and safe with you. Okay, so why? Start using the products and learning about the products, and then read your email. Read your email that the upline sends you. Use this as a blueprint. It is a step-by-step guide on what you need to do, some examples of how to do it, and the pace you should go. It's great. Reference it daily, see where you are, see where you didn't read something, refer back to some language that's in there. And then, you have your groups. You've joined and you probably got added to a bunch of groups at once, and you're like, whoa. What's going on here? I don't know what this group is for or that group's for. I feel overwhelmed. Don't get overwhelmed. The groups are there for a reason, and you don't need to know all about them at first. You just need to be in them, because there is important information in every one of them. So 1, 2, 3, 5 groups. 5 groups, okay? The green team, that's like our grandmother's team, the whole Green Compass side. That's where you're gonna see like special announcements and anything up and coming. That's where Emily Beal posts everything. The second group is the Advocate Training Forum. So Green Compass, puts on tons of trainings. There's tons of announcements and things you want to stay up to date on. That's your resource for staying up to date. That's your resource for the trainings where you're going to get your links and everything like that. Grow Getters, that is Michael's page. That's where Michael, she'll repost some of the incentives and announcements, and she also does her own incentives and stuff like this. This is where you would find out about onboarding. The Product Hub. The Product Hub is where we combine hundreds of testimonials about every product we have. It's going to be a great resource Or, you know, if you're chatting with some, you know, say you're chatting with a guy about the reduced cream, you know, and he's like, you add him to the product hub, tag him in, you know, a testimonial that he can relate to, and he's going to be able to see that third party validation that, oh, okay, this might work. So your product hub is where you're going to add your people that might be interested in the products to kind of get that third party validation. And then your live with Green Compass page. Your live with Green Compass page is basically just, you know, every once a month we have leaders go on there live and give like an opportunity call where you can have prospects tune in and learn more about what Green Compass is all about. Now, unfortunately, not everybody's going to be able to catch it live. But if you're talking to someone and they're like, yeah, I want to know more, you can go to that page, tag them in a video, and they can watch it on their own time. So we always have those resources there. They're brilliant. Those pages are brilliant. So after, you know, you've done your why, you've started using the products, you've read the email, you've plugged into the groups, you're ready to start with your social media. And this is kind of like a two-parter. So the first part of social media is your teaser post. And this is super simple. You're kind of just creating some curiosity. You're not posting the name Green Compass. You're not posting anything about our company. You're just kind of saying, you know, maybe you take a cute picture, selfie, and you're like, so excited for what's to come. Like, you left everyone hanging. Everyone's going to be like, oh, what the heck is she doing? Or maybe you post something like, who's tried CBD? I'd love to know or who's tried CBD? What were the benefits? You're going to get 150 people say, I've tried this, I've tried that. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, it works great. Not once did you mention Green Compass. You want all those people to post because when you go back to it, those are all your leads. They already know CBD. You know, that's where you're going to go when you start talking to people. So maybe a couple days after your teaser post, that's when you're ready to launch your business. And your launch post needs to be authentic to you. I know I send all of my new advocates some examples of launch posts. So feel free to reach out to your upline if they need to see maybe a screenshot of a launch post because they've never done this before. But that's where you're going to go with social media, a teaser post and then a launch post. Does anyone have any questions so far on that? If not, I'm going to let Michael take over the rest. No? All right. Go for it, Mike.
All right, thanks, Ali. Again, I'm Michael Cheshire. I'm in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I have been with the company since we launched in February of 2019, so 2 years, which is so exciting. I'm a presidential founder, and I work this business full-time, basically on part-time hours. So anything's possible. It's awesome, and we're just so glad that you're here. But picking up from where Ali left off, you guys, if you do have questions, feel free to pop them in the chat too as we're going along, and we can try and answer them for you. But the next thing I want to go over for you guys is our back office. So when you go to your website that you created, when you sign up, you're going to log in. That first page that you see once you've logged in is called your dashboard. This is all of your personal business information. So you'll see your current rank. You'll see all of your volumes that are important to your daily business. You'll see if you added new advocates and so much more. At the top of that page, you're going to see a bunch of different tabs. And one of the most important ones when you are first starting out is the resources tab. When you click that, you'll click on resources library. And that is exactly what it says it is. It is chock full of a lot of information. There's training videos, PDF guides for our products, tons of different videos for prospects, so much in there. I don't want you to get overwhelmed by what's in there, but I want you to know that many of the questions that a lot of advocates have, that I still have sometimes, it's always a great resource to go back and check the resource library first, because chances are the answer is in there somewhere. So make sure you know where that is, and slowly but surely just get familiar with it. You know, take 5 minutes a day to check something out in there. Again, don't get overwhelmed with it, but just know that it's there to help you and help you grow your business. Tools. The amazing thing about this business and Green Compass is that they have provided so many tools for us to, I like to say, use a tool, don't be a tool. You do not have to be an expert in CBD. You do not have to be an expert in direct sales. Let these tools do the talking for you. And what I'm talking about when I say tools is we have tons of different video resources that you can share with your prospects when they're asking you questions. Don't feel like you have to word vomit all over them with, what is CBD and have to explain it to them. Guess what? We have a video for that. And again, all of these can be found in your resource library in your back office. We also have an awesome Green Compass Global Vimeo account where you can find all of these videos to share with your prospects. And again, what Ali was talking to you about the ATM pages, those are an incredible tool to invite your prospects to and tag them in, different testimonials that may be pertinent to them. They're interested in sleep. Maybe you're not taking CBD for sleep, but guess what? We have a testimonial in there where you could share with them by adding them to that page, tagging them in the appropriate testimonial, and then following up with them. And then of course, with your kits, if you have it in, you get your product guides. These are great tools if you're out and about. We're not so much right now, but when we are, these are great tools. You can mail these out. Just make sure you put your personal information on the back so people know how to order from you if you are handing these out. So again, this saves you time. This is so important, you guys. And it shows that our business is duplicatable to your prospects, right? Because you're sharing a tool. You're not taking 30 minutes to explain what CBD is to somebody. You're simply sharing a 3-minute video with them and then asking them what they thought about it afterwards and following up with them. So make sure you use those tools. Next on my list is your 100 list. This is also an important guide that comes in your kit. Make sure you keep this close to you. I'm 2 years in and I still keep my workbook right next to me at all times when I'm working my business. It is like the GC Bible, basically. But in here, you will find the list of 100. And this is really important to start tackling ASAP in your business. If you don't know who you know, guess what? There is a memory jogger. So use this to help think of all the people that you know. You know a lot more people than you think you do. I can guarantee you that. So use this to your advantage and start filling out your list. A good starting point that I like to tell people to do is a 10 by 10 list. So think of, the first 10 people who you think would want to support you in your business, like your mom. My mom was my first customer. Think of those people who would just want to jump right in, and no matter what you had to sell them, they'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll buy that from you. I'd love to support you in any way. Try and think of 10 people like that. And then think of 10 people who you'd absolutely love to work with. Somebody that's fun, somebody that has an entrepreneurial spirit, someone that's really, connected in their community. Think of at least 10 of those people and then get with your upline on how to start reaching out to those 20 people on that list. Let's see what else we got here. And remember, y'all, your goals in this business are your goals. This is your business. You are a business owner, and we are just here to really help you in whatever those goals may be. So with this though, I really encourage you to dream big, seriously, because we are a ground floor company in a brand new industry with life-changing products. Like, this opportunity is not coming around again. We have the opportunity to help so many people, and we can really do amazing things here. So truly dream big. A few goals, if you guys are going for it, to go for your first month in business, I love to suggest going for 5 preferred customers and then 2 personally enrolled advocates with either the $299 kit or the $499 kit. And that is actually going to be our first rank promotion, which is called Team Leader, effective in March. So those are 2 really good goals to go for. Again, just lean on your upline for support on getting there. And how you get there, really and truly, and whether you're day 1 or year 2 like I am, this all falls under being consistent in your daily income producing activities. So what does that look like? This is something that you need. These are the things you need to do every single day. And I will tell you, my success has come from, Ali's success has come from, all of the leaders in the company comes from showing up and working your business daily. Short amount of time, doesn't have to be a long time, but just showing up daily and doing these things. So what is it? Reach outs. I really encourage you guys to set a goal that works with the time that you have to devote to your Green Compass business, whether that's 5 minutes a day or 5 hours a day, it doesn't matter. Reaching out to 2 or 3 people a day is great. I suggest when you're first starting out, reaching out to at least 10, because you're on fire, right? You just started a business. Like, let's get this, let's get a paycheck in, let's go for it. Going for 10 reach outs is awesome. And then following up. You want to make sure that you are following up, and that's why it's so important to keep a running list of your people that you're reaching out to, and refer to this list and keep it updated. And don't let anyone fall through the cracks. That's the way to keep it all organized. And then utilize your social media. I know Ali and I are really big into social media. I love Instagram, Facebook. I'm like, but everybody has their thing. Do what works best for you, but utilize it. It's a really easy way to drip on your network about everything that you have or are excited about with Green Compass. And just remember to brand yourself too when it comes to your social media. It's not all about spamming your network with a bottle of a tincture and letting them know how much it costs, right? You want to attract people to you. You want to develop that like, know, and trust factor. So how do you do that? You really want to show on your social media, who are you? What's important to you? What are you good at? What do you love? What do you value? What value can you provide for other people? That's going to look different for every single person on this call, and that's awesome. So figure that out. I love to share, for example, Green Compass is a big part of my social media. My family's a part of my social media. I love fashion. I love interiors. I love my Peloton. Those things are important to me. So those are things that are going to consistently show up on my social media that creates my Michael brand. So do what works for you and be you and show up daily on social media, and drip your Green Compass business into it. And you guys, everything we talked about tonight, all you do, repeat, repeat, repeat. The monkey see, monkey do business. We don't reinvent the wheel. This is all laid out here for you. Again, it's all in this awesome workbook for you, and your upline is there to support you. Ali and I and all the leaders in the company are here to support you. So we're just so excited that you guys have decided to partner with us. And we're so glad that you guys are here, and we just can't wait to support you in all your goals and watch you guys soar. So if there are any questions, I'll open it up just for a minute. And if not, I'll let y'all go on your happy way. You can either type or feel free to unmute yourself if you have any specific questions. All right.
Michael.
Yes.
Oh, Michael, sorry, really quick. It's Lauren.
Hey.
So I just got 2 new team members. I think they're both on here. And both are pretty busy people. So what do you suggest to like help them kind of fit it in? Like, what's a good amount of time to dedicate every day to? Or at least dedicate. I told them, if you're in the bathroom, like take the extra 30 seconds after you wash your hands before you walk out to reach out to somebody. But is there any other suggestions?
Yeah, I mean, the beauty of this business is truly that it can be worked in the nooks and crannies. And most of the people that are super successful in this business model are busy people because they value their time. And Ali Cleek is going to touch on this because she works full time. She's a mom of 2 and she's got a lot to say, I know.
Yeah. So
Ali and I have talked about it.
Yeah. So for me, I just, I'm up at 5 a.m. and I don't go to bed until late. And I have toddlers that need me as soon as I get home. And technically at work, I'm not even supposed to have my phone in the building. So I have to make it work when and where I can. And, for me, it's getting to work maybe 30 minutes early and getting some reach outs in the car. On my lunch break here and there, I will do some work. I get off of work and I go get my kids, but instead of going straight to get my kids, I might spend another 30 minutes in my car doing work. And then, when they go to bed, that's when I really sit down, I'm clear-headed, and I can focus on my business instead of binge watching Netflix. I use my time wisely, and instead of watching TV, I've chose to, grow a big business. And I think once you get in, and obviously at first that's going to be like, whoa, like this is so new. But I feel like once you start doing it over and over again, it's just part of your new routine and it just becomes normal.
Thank you.
I guess I have a question. How do you keep from being like annoying? Like, I don't want to bother people or like feel too pushy. So how do you like reach out and call people or like message people and not be obnoxious?
So I think that really comes from a place of, one, remembering your why. Why are you doing this? And then also the belief that you have. Like, what belief do you have in CBD? Has CBD worked for you or somebody that you loved? You know, for me, my husband had amazing success with CBD. I had no idea what it was, but it was working great for him. And when I was presented with this opportunity, I thought, who am I to not share this and shout it from the rooftops?
Yeah.
Product that's helping people. And, you know, I was lucky enough to see it in my house. And so I tell this to people all the time, you know, especially when you're starting out, if you don't have belief in the, you know, CBD or in our products yet, I guarantee you will, but borrow somebody's belief. You can borrow mine, or just scroll through the product hub and look at the testimonials of the way these products are helping people live better and feel better, and how our business is changing people's lives financially. You know, why would you not want to share that with your network? And I think that's what it comes down to. I don't know if you want to add on that, Ali.
I think, you know, no one went to school to be in direct sales, so it's new and it's a little uncomfortable at first. You know, I remember when I was in network marketing 4 years ago, I like went to bed feeling gross. I was like, I cannot do this. Like, I can't, you know, and now over 4 years later, here I am. That feeling, it's just because you're doing something different, you know, you're stepping out of your comfort zone, that feeling goes away. And those people don't pay your bills. So if they think you're annoying, we'll just move on, and they're probably going to follow up with you in a couple months.
Thank you. Yeah, I haven't had anybody be rude yet, but I haven't really like done the cold calls, you know. I've done the social media outreach, like put it out there a little bit and like had some conversations, but yeah, so I'm kind of like, I want people to just come to me and like we'll talk about CBD. But I'll get used to it. I'll learn how to do it.
We got you, Katie. Anyone else have questions?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it okay to reach out to people and just kind of like use your product on them, like when you get your first kit, to kind of like be like guinea pigs almost? Is that cool? Is that kind of how you can get some feedback and maybe some testimony, to see if the product can work for some people?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, I would be choosy on who you're going to give the product to, if that's how you want. Those products are yours. You can sell them, use them, give them away, whatever you choose to do. I would be choosy who I gave a product to. You know, make it sure it's someone who is probably successful and, you know, has a great, well-connected network. When I joined, I gave a product to a girl who is now on my team and has a really good business, because I knew once she got the product and used it, she was going to fall in love, and she did, and she joined me.
Anyone else? Well, again, you guys, if nobody else has questions, thank you guys so much for taking the time to jump on. Like, this is half the battle, is just showing up. And the next half is just doing the do. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. And again,
I have a question.
oh yeah, go ahead.
We're pretty much more reaching out to Spanish community.
Yes.
So some of the people that don't understand English that well. I want to show the video, but then is there any way that I can just like add subtitles in Spanish?
So we do have a few of the videos that are in Spanish, and I
Okay.
believe the product guide is as well. I'll double check and send you, I can send you all of the assets that we do have converted to Spanish, but that is something we're definitely doing because we know that's a really big market that we would absolutely love to tap into. So I'll make sure you get all of those. What's your first name?
Nancy.
Nancy. Okay. I'll try. I'm going to find you and we'll get those to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
Mike, I can help you. She's on, I know who she's under.
Okay, perfect.
Sorry, I have one more question.
Yeah.
Some people are asking about whether we're gonna come out with some type of product like coffee or tea.
Yes, that would be amazing, right? So that's the cool thing about Green Compass, you guys. We're vertically integrated. We can turn over products really easily. And I know that we will continue putting out new products to stay ahead of the CBD trends in the industry and all of that. So I can't say specifically what we're coming out with, but I can assure you that it will be something that your customers will want and you will want. And again, we're just always, we're really big on product innovation and giving our customers and advocates the best quality products. So that could be in the future. I'm not sure.
Okay. I already have a person that is interested on it.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because with our jellies that just launched, 2 years ago when we first launched, so many people were asking for them, but we didn't come out with them because there was not a clean way and a good way to get the best bioavailability in the gummies. And so it took us 2 years to develop this product. But just know that whenever Green Compass comes out with a product, we do it in a time when we know we are giving the absolute best quality and the best delivery methods.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone else? All right, guys. Well, thank you again for popping on, and reach out to your upline, get started on your workbook, and just start having conversations with people. And we're so happy to help you guys in every step of the way. So I appreciate y'all, and welcome to the Green Compass family. We'll be chatting soon. Bye, guys.